What's up, guys? Eric Music here with another video for you today. I'm going to be talking about something that keeps popping up in my trending and recommended and different areas. It's that damn Gillette commercial that basically hates men. It basically says that all men are a bunch of rapists, homophobe, sexual assaulters that beat women and bully people. Like that's the message that it sends. So they also came out with a response, doubling down on it. I'm going to show you the commercial and then I'll show you the response and tell you what I think, because this is just, I can't understand it, man. I just don't understand it. Are they retarded? I don't. You, Gillette. How about that?
Bullying.
The Me Too movement against sexual harassment.
Masculinity.
Is this the best a man can get?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Already, it's like rapists, killers, drug smugglers. Is this the best a man can get? No, obviously not. They're implying that all men are like evil, you know, like what?
Is it?
It's likely happening here in bullying as well. A problem.
We can't hide from it.
Sexual harassment is taking over.
It's been going on far too long.
Look at the clips that they chose to put in here too. Did you see that dude just grab that chick's ass like, ha, hey baby, you know, because that happens so much. You know, even if it did happen, would that mean that all men are evil? You know, I know that happens. I know there's people that slap an ass here and there. I've had that shit happen to my woman. Somebody slapped her ass. And you know what I did? I acted like a fucking man, and I went there and told him if he did it again that I would beat his ass. I mean, that was honestly what happened. That's more or less what should happen. I'm not saying there's a lot of women out there who don't need any kind of protection. That's fine. You know, obviously. It's ma'am! There's plenty of women out there who can defend themselves, okay? It's not like men have to be there to defend you.
We can't laugh it off.
Who's the daddy?
Who's the daddy? So apparently, there's millions of men out there watching the Maury show that I didn't know about. Who's the daddy?
What I actually think she's trying to say.
Making the same.
Classic mansplaining. Trying to clarify for someone who doesn't know how to fucking talk clearly and concisely and articulate their point in a way that everyone's going to understand it. Because that is the definition of mansplaining.
Same old excuses.
Boys will be boys.
Boys will be boys. Boys will be boys.
But something finally
Boys will be boys, 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 will be boys. Rapists will be rapists.
changed.
Allegations regarding sexual assault and sexual harassment.
But she says it's
And there will be no going back. Because we believe in the best in men.
Men need to hold other men accountable.
Good old Terry Crews, man. Good old Terry Crews. If you don't know the Terry Crews thing, he was bitching about how somebody grabbed his ass when he was trying to go for a show, and he went to a party or something, and the dude grabbed his ass. I'm sure there's some cuck out there that's probably going, I can't believe you laughed at that man and his sensitive, delicate sensibilities. Yeah, well, I'm laughing, man, because it's f***ing funny, goddammit. Jesus.
Oh, sweetie. Come on.
To say the right thing. To act the right way.
Bro, not cool, not cool.
Hey, wait a minute. So you're not allowed to... Did he just make a... Did he just bark? Did that guy just bark?
The right way.
Bro, not cool, not cool.
Oh, that was the other guy. The other guy was barking. So you're not allowed to go, you see a chick that's hot, and she's good looking, you're like, damn! You're not allowed to go talk to her now? Is that a thing? You're not allowed to go talk to women if they're good looking? I mean, I can't hit on any women, but that just wouldn't be okay, you know? But is that a thing? We just can't hit on women anymore? I don't understand.
Some already are. In ways big
Yo, men, we're everywhere. You gonna shake it?
and small.
I am strong.
But some is not enough.
It's not how we treat each other, okay? Okay.
Because the boys watching today will be the men of tomorrow.
All right. So I have a lot of issues with this commercial. There's a few good things in this commercial, but there's way more bad stuff than good stuff. I'm sure a lot of you watching this, if anybody even sees this video, are probably thinking somewhere along the same lines as me. I would hope. I mean, we have to have people having sex out there, and no woman wants to have sex with a shy, scared little pansy boy who can't stand up for himself and is going to run at the first sight of conflict or somebody being aggressive or even mildly offensive. I don't think a lot of women are going to want somebody like that. And if they are, believe me, it's not the kind of woman that you want to be with. Okay? Hairy pits, they don't shave anything at all because they are standing up for their rights. So they decide to be gross and just not bathe and, you know, not worry about their appearance because they shouldn't have to be held so high to, you know, society's standards. Come on, man, that's a joke. Look, I shaved today, okay? I shaved. So how is that any different, okay? Men grow hair in places where women don't grow hair. And yeah, we gotta shave it. There's a lot of men out there who don't shave it. And guess what? There's a lot of chicks out there who don't like hairy men. You know what? There's a lot of dudes out there that don't like hairy women. So Gillette, basically, they put out this god-awful commercial trying to destroy men, saying that men are just awful. It's bad. I mean, it's just a bad idea, you know? It's not a good idea to go after your target audience or your target customer. That's exactly what they're doing. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It's a terrible, terrible business move. So they take a lot of crap for this, and instead of apologizing and saying, no, we really meant it this way, or we should have been more clear on the message we were trying to put out, or, you know, no, we're talking about men that do this. We're talking about a specific type of man instead of men we can do better. Oh, you know, instead of all men, you are not the future, this is how we are going to be, and it's never gonna change. Like, that's not what they did. They came back. Gillette came back basically saying, you know, we're gonna double down. We're gonna take those men and we're gonna pound them in the ass, cause it's, you know, you call it an atrocity and I call it f***ing good marketing, all right? Because that's what Gillette wants to do. So Gillette comes back and says, if we get people to pause, reflect, and to change themselves and others to ensure that their actions reflect who they really are, then this campaign will be a success. That's their response to all of the controversy. It leaves you wanting. Just a little, just a wee bit. Leaves you kind of wanting. We all know that Gillette, that was not your intention. Your intention was to stir the pot, so to speak. Now, there is another possibility. There's a possibility that this ad campaign is basically approved by the senior management CEOs that are just these really old, out of touch, clueless old guys that just don't even understand what's going on. They think that they're so, and they understand they're so out of touch. They put all of their trust into these advertising companies out of California that don't know, you know, they're a vagina from a butthole, and they just think that putting out this, throwing in with the crowd kind of deal is going to actually get them somewhere. Because they saw Nike do it, you know, and they see all these different TV stations and TV shows doing it. They figure they might as well go ahead and jump on the train and, you know, throw out some hate to some men and see how it goes. If you didn't know, that trans GameStop dude is actually a rapper. So he could totally make a rap song for these people. It would be no problem, you know? But anyway, I just wanted to do a quick little video on that for you guys. Look, ladies, it's not our fault that we're dudes. Okay? It's not something we can change, man. I mean, we can, but it's not something we're going to change. I'm not going to stop being a dude. Damn it. And I mean, even look at some of these news articles that come out on it. You have people that are praising it. You know, and it's the same stupid ass people that are praising Gillette is not wrong. You know, like National Review. I'm not even going to waste the time going through and reading. I'm just going to read the titles because that'll basically tell you what it's about. And then we've got, you scroll down, USA Today. Gillette Commercial controversy reaction exposes male privilege. Do I have male privilege? Is that a thing now? Like, is that something that started happening that I don't know about? When did male privilege come into play? Is that like a thing? I thought it was just white privilege. I didn't know male privilege was a thing. Jesus. Does that mean that we have like parent privilege or something? Is that where it's going? Where we're just going to get rid of all parents? Because I don't know, man. I'm confused. I'm confused at this point. I don't really understand any of this crap. You know, basically saying that because you're a dude, it's like, I usually don't like getting into topics like this because a lot of people feel some kind of way about it, you know? And they feel really strongly about it. And if somebody questions something that you've known, that you've believed since you were 12 years old, usually has pretty strong reactions, you know? Because the majority of time people are just wrong and they just don't know what they're talking about and they've been misled and poorly educated on like really critical subjects and topics. And when they're faced with reality and facts, sometimes it turns them into SJW snowflakes that cry about every little thing that pops up in the news because they don't know what else to do. Rather than question their beliefs and try to find out if it's a real thing, if it's a fact, if this is true, if they're thinking about this in the right light, if they have, you know, the wrong perspective, they'd rather just say that you're evil. To the weak-minded sort of NPC, it's a lot easier to accept than actually having to have their brain matter function for 15 seconds to understand that this type of argument has no validity or real grounds of any kind. So, at any rate, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you stopping by, checking out the channel and some of my videos. Leave a thumbs up on the video or a thumbs down, either one, doesn't really matter to me. Have a great rest of the day. Hopefully Gillette goes out of business. I'll see you in the next video, and as always, peace out.